Hello, this is Eric from Eric's Game Display, and today we're going to be unboxing and installing Windows on a variety of. Sorry for the bad cough. I got a tickle in my throat, so I apologize. And today we're going to do the unboxing and installation of Windows on a variety of Dell laptops that I have acquired on eBay. And I've had this sitting for about a week now, and so we're about ready to see if I can do this with one hand. If I can, I might have to do all this off camera, so hold on. Okay, let's take a look at the very first one that we will be working on today. Get this out of here. Alright, the one we're going to be looking at to lead off, it's the Dell Latitude E5430. Look at this. This has a 320 gigabyte hard drive, 4 gigabytes of RAM, Intel i3 Core Duo 2.5 gigahertz. So 4 gigs of RAM means we could put Windows 10 on it. I think it's really nice. Let's take a look. That's the Windows 7 OEM key right there. Let me look at the top of this first. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't like to close a lot. But there's the headphone jacks, USB, DVD drive, VGA, Ethernet, another USB port, power cable, HDMI, 2 more USBs, and a card reader. Let's open this up. There you have the keys. There's the power button. Battery's dead, probably. There's the volume button. Intel logo, Windows logo. It's touchpad mouse. It's a 15-inch screen. Let's take a look at the back. Yeah, there's no COA key in the back, but that's okay, because we're going to be putting Windows 10 on it. In fact, I do have a spare Dell power adapter that we'll be using. So give me 1 second. Okay, we got the power on. Let's power it up. Okay, about to enter into setup. Or the BIOS. Okay, let's look at the BIOS information. It's probably at its latest BIOS version. All right, it's at moderate. It's at moderate health. It's like I don't want. It looks like I should not be adjusting everything. Okay. Windows 10. Let's put this in there. Okay, let's power this up. And we want USB device. Windows 10 setup, 64-bit as always. See how long this takes. Okay, we're in the setup. Always like to use Windows 10 Pro OEM. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I was having a phone call, but next what we'll do is accept the agreement. Custom. All right. Yeah, 320 gigs, but it only gives me 298.1. But I think that's how the way they made the hard drive. I don't know why. Hit next. And of course, we will let it do its thing, so I will be back when everything is done. Okay, it looks like it had just finished up the installation process. Are we going to get Cortana? Are we going to get Cortana or not? I do not know. So I can turn the volume up. Yeah, I think one of my friends from high school used to have an E5430 probably from the high school days. Had to use it for schoolwork and all that. I think he used it for school only like when we're supposed to do like essay work that does involve a computer. That's what he would use it. I think he had it with Windows 7 or Windows 8.1. I'm not real sure though. But my freshman year in high school, I had in my elementary school, middle school, and freshman year in high school, I had a HP laptop with Windows XP for schoolwork. My personal laptop I had was an Acer Aspire 1 netbook from 2009 with Windows XP. I had the HP from, I think it was 2006 to 2014. Had it when I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 years old. I was like 7 or 8 at the time. Until it ended support, and then when XP ended support, I sold it on eBay for $200. I made a pretty good deal on that. That was 11 years ago, though. I sold it on my mom's eBay account because I was 15, because I was like 15 at the time, almost 16, and I did not have an eBay store at the time. Now I do have an eBay store, and don't forget my eBay store link is in the description below. If you guys want to copy and paste it, check out my store, it's there. I will be putting up laptops on eBay, so do not forget. Okay, this might take a bit, so let me go ahead and pause the video. Okay, it looks like we do not get Cortana. We are in the US. Some computers we do, some we don't. Is this the right layout? Yes. Do not want a second layout. I'll deal with that later. We'll continue with limited setup. Who's going to use this PC? It's not going to be mine, so I'm just going to go ahead and type user. I do not want a password. Thank you very much. Yes. Accept. We'll accept the agreement. Okay, looks like it's about ready to go. We'll let it do its thing. Okay, here we are at the Dell setup screen. Here we are at the Dell screen. Windows 10 start menu with the Dell logo. Really depends on what laptop you have, what brand it is. It would bring up the logo wallpaper. I think it's really cool to have. And really nice to have. Okay, so I think we're about ready to go ahead and install drivers. So what we have here is the chipset, airplane mode switch, video, more chipset stuff, LAN, mass storage, sound, and touchpad. And it does have integrated, this has integrated Wi-Fi. No need for a Wi-Fi card or anything. So I'm gonna let it do. I'm gonna let it do its thing. And I will be back when everything's done. Okay, drivers are done. I like to install the applications. I think they're really cool to do. The first one's the Dell digital delivery application. That's what I always like to. That's what I always like to install. So we can install that. It's gonna probably do this automatic. It's probably gonna do it automatically. Oh, and the 3 are in those zip files. I'll have to extract them. I'll have to extract them first. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. And I'm way off on the date. Oh, I'm way off on the time, actually. It's not 5:12 p.m. I need to adjust this. Is Ray gonna adjust this? I'll do this control panel. It's 1:48 p.m. right now, not 5:13 p.m., so I do apologize. Just gotta open it up. So time zone, yeah, I don't have internet to sync it yet. Yeah, this is going to take a bit, so I'm going to install... I actually already showed you those Dell applications. Or maybe not. Maybe it's the first time I'm doing this. But we do have Snappy Driver that's done installing. I will close that out. I'm gonna have to copy this to the desktop. Make it a little better. So I'm gonna copy and paste it. Yeah, Dell delivery service. This is gonna take time, so we go ahead and pause the video, and I'll be back. Okay, looks like the application's done. Next one's command configure. And it's gonna prepare. We will take everything. Alright, we'll let it do its thing. Yeah, I'm going to restart later. Oh yeah, the latest BIOS is A21, so we'll be updating BIOS for that. Okay, we're done with that one. Let's see. Command Yeah, we won't. Yeah, this will not run. This cannot run either. Intel V Pro out of band. I wonder what that's about. Huh. That will not work, so I don't think we can get that one. Command, I hope command monitor works. Let's see. See if we can get that to work. Okay, this one works. Works good. Custom. Yeah, we'll enable that. Nice. It's always nice to have on a Dell laptop. Just gonna copy. Come on. Sorry for the burping. Okay. Okay, command PowerShell provider, but it looks like we need to do this one manually. So, program files, Dell PowerShell modules, Dell BIOS provider. Okay. Okay, it looks like we need to copy this. So I'm going to do that on my own. Hold on. Alright, that's taken care of. Next one is Dell Command Update Application for Windows 10. Oh, I guess we're not going to get... Oh, I guess we're not going to get that. How about Dell Command Update for Win32? Okay. Probably just an update thing. Set the agreement. No. Install. Restart later. I'll worry about time syncing later. This might take a bit, so let me pause right here. Okay, looks like it interrupted the install, so looks like we probably won't get that. Next is the Dell encryption setup. Looks like we're going to need to extract that. Looks like we'll need to extract that first. on that. It's Dell Data Security. Ugh. Okay, it's installing. I guess it's going to do this automatically. So we'll pause right here and we'll be back when it's done. Okay, the prerequisites didn't take very long as expected, so it's going to go to the main installation part, accept the agreement. And we'll take on-prem Dell server. Don't need to type that. Yeah, we'll take everything. Oh, and actually, yeah, full disk encryption client, we probably don't want that. Everything else we'll take, and then it's going to install, and we'll be back when it's done. Okay, it is complete, and I'll restart later. Next one's the Dell Security Advisor update. Okay, Dell utility driver file from the system. Uninstall the driver if installed. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Now, this might take a bit. It's got to go through the hard drive, so I'll pause right here. It actually wasn't found, so we're not going to worry about that. That's the BIOS flash utility. I'm not going to worry about that. Next one's the Intel Process Power Management. The Processor Power Management utility. Okay, that didn't take very long at all. Okay, next one, final application would be the ST installer, but again, this has to be extracted to its own thing. Delete that. ST setup. Okay, that's still data protection. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna... Okay, looks like that might be very similar. Okay, so I guess we won't worry about that. Let me empty the recycle bin real quick. Okay, looks... Oh. Now we can update the BIOS. So it's sitting at A12. This the BIOS update will be at A21. So I'll hit OK. Yeah, it's non-V Pro, so that could be why. Alright, so we'll let it do its thing, and then I'll be back when it's done. Obviously, so I did run into issues, but once the drivers were installed, I actually ran into issues. This was after I updated the BIOS. It was determined that there was a driver issue that caused conflicts and it would cause an automatic repair. Now, I'm not sure what the problem was, but obviously I decided not to use Snappy Driver Installer. I actually went to a restore point, and it's working now, but yeah, it's not what I wanted. So anyway, so that does it for the first laptop. We will move on to the second laptop right now. Okay, here's the next one. This is a Dell Inspiron 1121. This one dates from about 2010, maybe 2011. Let's take a look at what we got. It's got 1.2 gigahertz Core i3 processor, 2 gigabytes of RAM, so this will be Windows 7, 250 gigabyte hard drive. Take a look at the, this is a smaller computer. This one weighs only 11. Screen, we'll talk about that. There's headphone out, 2 USB ports, power, VGA, Ethernet, HDMI, and USB, along with a memory card slot. There's our Windows 7 logo, Intel logo, touchpad, buttons, keyboard, power button. And I need to, oh. Did that register? Oh, I didn't register. Oh, I didn't register in time. Okay, I'll power this up. Let me plug in the adapter real quick. Where is it at? Oh, it's got to be right here. Yeah. Oh, there's next to the VGA output, there's a broken piece right there. I think it was just a cosmetic flaw. I need to. Okay, sorry about that. There's our BIOS setup. Oh, and the time is not. Oh, I need to change the time. What's the time? Huh, this is weird. Oh, BIOS version may be way out of. Oh, I think it's way out of date. I'll probably change the time later, but let's put in the Windows 7 disc, USB. I was thinking of CD, but no, it's disc. It's USB. All right. Okay. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5:17 p.m. My parents are home, so I probably shouldn't be doing this late in the day, because I gotta have dinner soon. Let's go to boot options. This has a webcam right there, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's go USB. We'll press any key to boot from USB. Yeah, would be too slow for Windows 10 with just 2 gigabytes of RAM, but Windows 7 will be more than good enough. Oh, and I forgot to take a look at the back. I apologize. I forgot to take a look at the back. I'll have to do this off camera. I'll have to do this real quick. It don't matter. There's no COA. Now, I need to adjust that real quick. I'm thinking probably Windows 7 Professional, I believe. You would have gotten this 11-inch laptop. 11.5-inch laptop, I should say. Blech. You probably would have gotten a Windows 7 at least Professional. At least Windows 7 Professional. Okay, it's doing... Is it going to do something or is it going to hang? Is it going to do something or is it going to hang? Yeah, I hope it doesn't hang. Let me, I'll be back. Okay, yeah, it took a little while to get all the files ready, but here we are. We will install Windows 7. It's gonna start. Come on. Yeah. It's got a bunch of files I think they gotta load up first. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Windows 7 Professional OEM, because I think it's how it came with. Oh, wait a minute. Oops. I didn't want to go with... Oops, I didn't want to go with 64-bit. Oops, my mistake. I made a mistake. I'll fix it. I apologize, but I did lose track. It's supposed to be Windows 7 Professional OEM 64-bit. So I apologize for the error. So now we're good. We're all good. All right, we're good. All right, we'll accept the agreement. This is Windows 7 Pro Service Pack 1. Custom. All right, 250 gigs. All right, we will let it do its thing, and then we'll be back when all of this is done. Okay, looks like we're about ready to enter in. Don't want a password. Yes, I'm in the Pacific time zone. It's almost 6:30. I shouldn't be doing this late. Excuse me. Okay, it's finalizing the settings, so... And then after that, I'll be installing the drivers from Snappy Driver Installer, installing cool applications, and then after this, we'll move on to the next computer. Okay, we got chipset, video, wireless, card reader, chipset, LAN sound, touchpad, so we'll get that taken care of, and then I'll get everything else taken care of, and then I'll be back when everything is done. Alright, so that's it for the installation of the Dell Inspiron 1121. We will move on next to our next laptop. Yeah, it does take time to shut down. this manually. Well, it has been 2 days, actually. I couldn't do any yesterday because I had a massive attention headache. My head was in lots of pain yesterday. Thankfully, it's a lot better now. It still hurts a tiny bit, but at least it's better than it was yesterday. So, let's do the next laptop. This one is the Dell Latitude E6420. This has an Intel Core i5 processor, 2.3 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 250 gigabyte hard drive. This has everything that's there, and this will also be Windows 10. So let's look at the front. There's the logo. There's our DVD drive. There's the switcher for the internet. There's 2 USB ports. I believe it's one, some kind of a port. There's an HDMI port, power, internet, USB, VGA. I think it's a headphone jack. Let's look at the back. Certified for Windows 7 Pro, but because we have 4 gigs of RAM, it's capable enough of running Windows 10. Which I'll probably put Windows 10 Pro on it. There's our i5 logo. There's the Windows 7 logo. It's kind of scraped. There's the buttons, touchpad, keyboard. There's our power button, but we got to go put a new battery in. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna turn on the computer and get to the BIOS setup. Okay. Powers up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, it does take a few seconds to power up, but we got it. Okay, time of date not set. That's to be expected. It's to be expected. BIOS versions A05. Okay, this was manufactured July 23rd of 2011. So this is... okay. Today is not May 24th, 2011. I remember that day, though. I was 12 years old. I was 12 years old at the time, just finishing up. I was finishing up the 6th grade at the time. At the time, we had Windows XP. You know. And it's 2:06 p.m., October 16th, 2025. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the Windows 10 USB inside. Probably do it from the other side. Let me set the camera down for a second. Alright. Okay. Exit out of here. Turn on manually. Okay. Okay. It's on legacy boot, USB device. We'll press any key to boot. Windows 10 setup 64-bit. Now, because it's installing Windows 10 like what we did on the other laptop, the installation, we're just going to let it fly by. We're just going to let it fly by. I don't want to repeatedly show it. Okay. Does have some sticky residue. I'll have to clean that up. Hit next. Install now. Okay, it's starting. Okay, we're going to go Windows 10 Pro, OEM, as usual. Accept the agreement. Custom. Okay. Hard drive not used. I think it was wiped. So, alright, so we're going to let it do its thing, and then we'll be back when everything's done. Okay. Just got to put the information in real quick. Okay, we're at the desktop now. We're going to install drivers. We got card reader, chipset, miscellaneous stuff, Dell Control Vault, video, chipset, LAN, mass storage, sound, touchpad, you name it. All right, I will get everything else done, and then we'll move on to the fourth and final laptop in this video. All right, we got that taken care of. Now, for some reason, I got to explain this. For some reason, every time I try to install drivers on the Dell laptop with Windows 10, it wants to do an automatic repair for some reason. I have no idea why it does that. I don't know why, but I might have to install Windows 7 on the two other laptops, on all those laptops. The Dell Inspiron 1121 I don't have to worry about, but we will do it on the next laptop. Here's the last one. This is the Dell Latitude E6330. Core i5 processor, 2.6 gigahertz, 4 gigabytes of RAM, 320 gig hard drive. It's missing the CD cover, and there is a screen spot on the bottom right in which we'll show you. Let's look at it. There's the back. We'll put battery in. There's the DVD drive, but yeah, it is missing. There's the Wi-Fi switch. There's USB, eSATA, Ethernet, HDMI, USB, and power. VGA and headphone jack. SD card slot. There's a logo, fingerprint, touchpad, there's keyboard, power button, there's volume. Okay. Yeah, it's a very tiny spot. It might be a very tiny dead pixel, but screen's pretty nice condition. But yeah, there is one dead pixel. Let's see the manufacture date. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, this may have been from 2013. We know today's date is not May 20th, 2013. I was 14 years old at the time, finishing up middle school. I was in the 8th grade at the time. What is today's date? 3:20 p.m. Okay. Okay, this time we're going to put Windows 7 on it. So, I need to hook up the USB. Okay. Hit exit. But yeah, if you do want it upgraded to Windows 10, please let me know. Storage. Keep boot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, boot manager is missing. We have a problem. I will fix that. Okay, so I had to go back into the BIOS. It was at RAID. I had to set it to AHCI, and obviously it worked. So we can now go into the setup. Yeah, no idea why on Windows 10 it gives me automatic repairs after I install drivers. It might be possibly a weird file issue or something. I don't know why. Never had that happen. It's never happened to me, you know. No idea why, but we'll go with Windows 7 Professional OEM 64-bit since that's what the COA shows. Accept the agreement. Custom. Okay, 320 gigabytes. We're going to let it do its thing, and then we'll be back when everything's done. Okay, just got Windows 7 Pro installed. It's got to prepare. Alright. Yeah, I guess it didn't play the startup sound, but okay. Let's see, I gotta get drivers. So on Snappy Drivers, we got chipset, LAN, miscellaneous video, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, USB card reader, chipset, storage, miscellaneous sound, touchpad, and USB. I will do everything, and then we'll be back when everything's done. Okay, so that was the final laptop. We're just going to go ahead and quickly recap everything in just a moment. Come on, you can do it. So these are the 4 laptops that we have finished together here on YouTube. I know these 3 will need Windows 7 on it. This one I don't have to worry about. So anyway, I know they can all be upgraded to Windows 10, but I know this one only has 2 gigs. Those 3 have 4 gigs. So anyway, that will wrap up today's video. I'm going to put all of those up on eBay. My eBay link will be in the description below. Please make sure you like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.